moisturizer. Mia. Oh, I've heard our vacation destination this time, Lockhart, is absolutely breathtaking. It'll be a total breath of fresh air. And not to mention, no kids tagging along. This will be a relaxing vacation. I'm all set to kick back, relax, and unwind. Shirley?
It's a bit too quiet with just the two of us. If only we had one more person.
Who should we bring? How about this? Whoever says, "Count me in" first will come along.
Count me in.
All right, you're the lucky one. This is...
Don't just stand there. Come on in.
Is this safe to use for travel?
Of course. I spent a small fortune to buy these ancient transmission array parts. It's how I got here, actually.
This transmission array looks a bit like the space rift we use.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Once we get to Lockhart and open a Hypnos agency branch there, I'll help you bury the space station victims from Lockhart.
Why didn't I think of this when giving an excuse for time off? As for being Kylo's Archon, I have to see this to the end.
Mia wants to take a vacation.
Seems like we all have a reason to head to Lockhart now.
All right, here's hoping we have smooth sailing this time around.
Is everyone ready? Then, crows gaze upon twilight. Undo the sins of 9 millennia, O dormant souls. Deliver us. Shirley, I'm here!
Harmophius!
Thanks,
Can I get your
everyone.
autograph?
I still need to go visit Mr. Leia.
Harmophius, your perfection and
Emperor has arrived!
Awesome! Harmophius!
Awesome! Huh? Harmophius, you're amazing! Thank goodness you're here!
I almost died of a heart attack. I thought I was gonna get crushed.
I'm just glad everyone's okay. Of all the people who could have saved me, why did it have to be Harmophius? They might as well have let me fall flat on my face. At worst, I'd just take 2 chrono capsules.
Who's Harmophius?
Are you lost or something? How can you not recognize Harmophius?
Are you talking to me?
They've just had quite a scare and are likely still shaken. Don't worry. To make sure you're all right, I'll personally take you to the council to get looked at. I'm gonna pass out. Please move aside. Let me catch my breath. Kind Ms. Harmophius, could you ask your fans to give me some space?
This performance is a bit much, isn't it?
Was your injury that severe? All the more reason to take you to the council.
Harmophius, I don't think she'll make it to the Civic Hall. Let's perform the hymn first. That should help her.
Yeah, play us a tune. Even a few notes is enough.
Yeah, Harmophius, play something. I want to hear it too.
How can anyone still believe this charade? Is it not obvious that Shirley and Mia ran off?
I understand how you all feel, but I'm afraid the hymn can only be performed at tomorrow's divine ritual. I'll escort them to the council for now, Please, make way. Oh, I suddenly feel all better. Out of the way, everyone! It's about to rain and my laundry is still hanging on the line.
No! You're very much not okay!
Harmophius, she really does look unwell. Just playing a few notes shouldn't be too big of a deal, right?
Right! We just want to get a preview of the home.
I want to get a home too. Just a few notes. A few notes wouldn't kill anyone.
The natural will is here!
Barry?
We just escaped from the natural will. If you don't leave now, who knows what will happen?
The natural will? No, that's impossible!
Didn't expect you to be so popular. We know each other, so no need to mention it. We've got things to do though, so we'll be off.
If it's an emergency, feel free to reach out. I'll see what I can do. I'll even take you to the council if needed.
Harmophius, I just helped you out! Tomorrow's the divine ritual. You're probably super busy.
Don't try to change the subject. When you fell from above just now, you were shouting about the Reaper coming? What did you mean by that? Who was that person who fell with you?
Authorizer, run!
Huh? I don't know her. She mentioned you before escaping. The only person who fell with her was you, which means you must be the Reaper? I'm just a normal person. What about me looks like the Reaper? Even if you're not the Reaper, you're clearly close to Barry. At the very least, an important member of the natural will. But Barry? Right. I don't know what you mean by natural will. Never heard of it. I'm not from around here. Not from around here? Where did Barry find someone like you? Looks like the natural will have cooked up another shiny new scam to get people to turn to the Reaper. But if that's the case, why did Barry just shout that the Reaper was here? You must have some connection to the Reaper. Barry's the manipulative type. She might just be stringing you along. Oh, then why don't you take me to Barry and let her explain it to you? You two seem pretty close, so you should know where she went, right? We're not just close, we're... I only want to help her return to the Lord's embrace. I'm doing this for her own good, yet she never listens to a word I say. The Lord's embrace? And you! If you continue this behavior alongside Barry, eventually the Lord will abandon and punish you as well. Haven't you already been punished by the Reaper? Barry told me there's no death here, only aging and sickness, because... You really are a lost lamb, spouting all that natural will nonsense. If you really want to help Barry as much as you say, then you should be helping me find her as quickly as possible, right? I have yet to determine your true identity. What if this entire debacle is a trap set by the natural will? The divine ritual is soon, and I can't miss it. Could Barry be up to something? What on earth are you talking about? Miss Harmophius, I still have to find my friends. If you don't know where Barry is, I'll be on my way. Wait! What if I said I could take you to find Barry? If you're willing to show me, then I'll follow. Swear to the God of Life that you're not the Reaper? The God of Life? The list goes on and on in your place. Our place? If I tell her I'm from Asperia in the year 2714, she'll only have more questions. Better wait until I find Barry. Fine. I swear I'm not the Reaper. After Barry found me, she actually tested me. She didn't sense anything Reaper-like in me. Are you scared of me? Barry tested you. Could Barry's disappearance these past few years be because she went to the Lost Lands to find the Reaper? The Lost Lands?
You don't even know the Lost Lands? Where on earth did you come from?
Is there really no way to avoid this line of questioning? Barry has a magical transmission array. She used it to travel to Asperia. Have you heard of that place?
Really is the Lost Lands.
The Lost Lands. That's what you call the other continents of Ida?
In the year 2664, as the Divine War drew to a close, all of Ida's lands except for Lockhart were destroyed by divine power for lacking the Lord's sanctuary. Those lands became the Lost Lands. The Reaper was defeated in the Divine War and cast out of Lockhart, forced to wander the Lost Lands eternally. There's a chance you might be the Reaper.
How so? If you're wrong, what then? Your god of life wouldn't let you kill an innocent, right?
Kill? Can you even die?
Everyone where I'm from can die. Is it not like that here?
Did Barry really find a way to the Lost Lands? Merciful Lord, bless me. Let me not be fooled or deceived. I can pretty much guess where Barry went. Stay with me and don't leave my sight. If you do, I'll call the guards to come and get you. I promise, you absolutely don't want to meet Zoe.
I promise. I'll stay by your side. Before I came here, I thought everyone in Lockhart worshipped the Reaper. Now it seems that's not the case.
The Lockhart people have always worshipped the god of life. Belief in the Reaper only began a few hundred years ago.
You mean the natural will you were talking about?
The natural will believe life and death are natural laws, and the Reaper is part of nature. Eternal life defies it, making the god of life who drove out the Reaper Lockhart's sinner.
And the deity you worship is the sinner according to the natural will, the god of life. So you hate the natural will and the Reaper, but not Barry?
Barry is, in the Prophet's eyes, highly blessed, second only to High Priestess Zoe. The Lord continues to watch over her to this day. Thus, I must awaken her as soon as possible.
You actually showed up at my door? Finally found your conscience? Planning to pay the rent or pay off your debts?
What are you talking about? I'm here to get this lock fixed. It won't open.
Of course it won't open. You disappeared for 7 years. I changed the locks.
7 years? Even a scammer wouldn't dare. If it's really been that long, why not just rent it out to someone else?
Cut the crap. Bottom line, 7 years rent and not a penny less. Give it here now.
I definitely prepaid a year's rent before I left. I was only in Asperia for 3 or 4 months. How is that possible? Wait, did I cross over again? What about my stuff? Is it all still there?
What? Oh, that pile of junk? Thanks for the reminder. Pay up right now or I'll toss it all out.
Those are all my treasured items! This much money? Where am I supposed to get that much? Can't you give me a few more days?
No! What if you disappear for another 10 years? It has to be now.
You're shameless. Even if I really did vanish for 7 years, why didn't you rent the room to someone else? It's obvious your shop's in a bad spot, so now you're blaming it all on me.
Broke and a big mouth to boot. I'm tossing your stuff out right now.
No.
Is this enough?
This isn't enough. I need at least 2 bags. You'd better... Wait. Harmophius? I must be seeing things.
That's right! Teacher Leia's prize student, the next High Priestess, and my bestie. Kind, beautiful, elegant, generous, and extravagant Harmophius.
That's right, we're best friends. I came here specifically to catch up, so you better stick around.
Oh, esteemed Ms. Harmophius, I never expected you to come to a place like this. Your presence truly makes the whole of Algernon Lane shine. Well, Barry, you should have said you knew Ms. Harmophius earlier. If I'd known you two were acquainted, I would have let you have this place for free.
Never too late to find out. Now about these coins.
With a friend like that clearing your debts, you'd better make it up to them.
I only have this much on me. If it's not enough, I'll come back tomorrow with more.
Of course! Tomorrow's the divine ritual. Ms. Harmophius must be far too busy. No need to rush. Come by whenever you have time.
Tomorrow, then. Please remember to prepare the new rental contract and debt agreement.
Of course! Deal!
Wait! Debt agreement? Hey! Hey!
Life's long, best to have money along. Da, da, da,
No! You... Harmophius, shouldn't you be helping me without expecting anything in return? And yet you keep claiming you'll lead this lost lamb back into the Lord's embrace?
I became your creditor precisely to help you, my lost little sheep.
No, absolutely not. I'd rather watch my magic items vanish entirely than owe you any money.
You do love your magic performances. I don't want you losing all that stuff. There's no need to do anything for me. Just return to the council to study.
They look like they'll be talking for a while. Maybe I should go find Shirley.
You can't leave yet. We agreed, until we find out whether you're really the Reaper, you must stay within my sight.
Isn't Barry's explanation enough for you? My friends need me right now.
If you leave, I'll call the guards and say that the natural will has infiltrated. And I'll tell Zoe that you might be the Reaper.
What? I've never heard of the natural will in my life. This has nothing to do with me. Go ahead and call them.
No need to call the guards. I'll help you look. Actually, I'm sending a crow to go look right now.
But...
Please, just play along. If she really calls the guards, we'll all get locked up. We won't be able to find Shirley, and the funeral home will be finished.
No way. Worst case, we'll just fight. If I can't win, I'll do what you do best. Ditch and run off on my own.
You can't run away! If Zoe finds out you're the Reaper, we're all done for! Trust me, you do not want to make an enemy of her. I'm begging you. I'm doing this for you and Shirley.
I heard everything you said. Barry, did you really go to the Lost Lands to find the Reaper? Aren't you worried you might never come back? Not to mention those outsiders. You need to be honest with me from now on. What happened during the years you were gone? I want to help you. This time, no matter what pranks you pull, it'll be pointless. No matter what, I'll bring you back into the Lord's embrace.
I see why you preferred losing your stuff.
Quick, go find Shirley and Mia. And I guess that salady girl too. As for my esteemed creditor, please come in. Let's take our time to talk about this journey to hunt down the Reaper. My lovely Hypnos Agency. Long time no see.
This transmission array looks familiar.
This is connected to the transmission array we came through. If it weren't for Salady messing things up, we could have shown up here directly. We wouldn't have had all this trouble.
This is clearly proof that the Lord has not forsaken you yet. They've heard my prayers and brought you to me.
When will you finally drop this obsession with saving me? Are you really going to ignore the divine ritual? You should be focusing on performing the hymn. I heard on my way here that Mr. Leia is about to become Tithonus.
That was clearly a summons from the Lord. The music was so beautiful, too. He must have been called to serve.
This is clearly proof of the Reaper's punishment. If your God of life were truly merciful, they wouldn't just stand by and watch their followers endure so much pain.
It is merely their test. Only those with truly steadfast faith can step into the divine realm, become servants, and remain forever by the Lord's side.
Servants?
The people of the Lost Lands probably do not know this term. Servants are those who, after being summoned by the Lord, enter the divine realm during the divine ritual.
So what does it mean to be summoned by the Lord?
It means becoming Tithonus. From your Asperian perspective, it means becoming an aberrant. The so-called divine call is nothing more than the God-favored council's way of comforting people. To the natural will, it's obviously the Reaper punishing people.
Outlander, you seem quite interested in the God of life. If you cast aside your nonsensical pursuit of death and instead embrace life, then perhaps you can still be saved.
You were just worried I was the Reaper, weren't you? Do you really think the Reaper could also follow the God of life?
If you can appreciate and love life, then it means you're not the Reaper. That puts my mind at ease.
You're so worried about me finding the Reaper in the Lost Lands. Does that mean you're already convinced that the will is genuine?
How dare you bring up the will? Do you have any idea how much trouble your mischief caused Zoe? The prophet is too devoted to the Lord to be bothered with these things.
Sure enough, she completely avoided the topic entirely. No matter, I'll prove the will is real soon.
What are you doing now? Mr. Leia's divine ritual is tomorrow. I cannot let you disturb him.
The Reaper is before you, but their powers still need restoring. Once I help them regain it, divine punishment will end and Tithonus will no longer have to suffer.
Restore their abilities? So what they said before was true. They failed your Reaper test, yet you still brought them here. You're just trying to cause trouble.
Right. Proving the Reaper's authenticity will take a while. But by then, the Council will be in chaos and the divine ritual will be suspended. What will happen to Mr. Leia then? If you tell Zoe right now that the Reaper and I are running a funeral home here, you won't be able to perform your hymn. How sad would Mr. Leia be if he couldn't hear your perfect performance?
Mr. Leia.
So, for the divine ritual to go smoothly, for the sake of your beloved Mr. Leia, it'd be best if you didn't mention the Reaper or me.
But the Reaper holds the safety of all of Lockhart in the balance.
Poor Mr. Leia.
You're even more insufferable than before. I'll keep this a secret for now, but only until the divine ritual is over. For now, none of you are allowed to leave Everspring Island, especially you, the one who might be the Reaper. From now on, I will be staying close by your side.
But I still need to find my friends. They just got here. They're probably lost.
That must also be conducted under my surveillance. I must identify every outsider lest...
I see. In that case, why don't you accompany them to the Council?
What did you say?
I said, the famed Harmophius of Lockhart, please accompany this, probably the Reaper, to the Council.
Are you out of your mind?
I still don't understand what your council is, but I can tell it doesn't like the Reaper.
As of now, no one else knows you're the Reaper besides me.
They might really be the Reaper. Why should I take them to the Council?
We haven't even gotten the Hypnos Agency's business license yet, and they were going to look for someone anyway using missing person posters.
Missing person posters are a good idea. We're short on manpower and unfamiliar with the area.
How can I trust you two?
Barry's reputation seems just as bad here as it is in Asperia.
All it takes is one trip to the Civic Hall, and with you coming along, what could possibly go wrong?
Or are you suggesting you're scared of the Reaper?
I'm not scared.
Then hurry up and help me find the Reaper's accomplice. Are we just waiting for the divine ritual to end so you can round us all up?
I won't be bossed around. I'll definitely uncover the natural will's scheme. Step 1, find your accomplices.
So this is what she means by won't be bossed around?
You guys go on ahead. I'm heading out to find the others too. Don't worry, I'll be here when you get back.
Before we leave, you need to tell me exactly how Barry found you and what she told you.
I didn't understand any of her ramblings about the Reaper either, frankly. I only came because I heard Lockhart was a gorgeous vacation spot. It'd be faster if you asked her yourself.
Do you truly believe she's willing to be honest with me? Ever since she left the council... Actually, answer my question first.
Take me to the council to post a missing person notice first. Once that's done, I'll tell you.
You and your silver tongue. You might be the Reaper after all. Come with me.
Hello. I'd like to open a shop on Algernon Lane and apply for a business license. This is the application my boss filled out beforehand.
Let me see. Harmophius? Am I hallucinating? Yes, it's me. Do you need some water? Harmophius even greeted me. Oh my, is this really not an illusion from the divine call? Lord, give me some more time. I want to hear Harmophius' music a bit longer.
Hello. I've already filled out the business license application. I'd like to also post a missing person poster.
Okay, one moment. Shop name, Hypnos Agency, business premise, funeral home, providing Lockhart with a range of services for the deceased, funerals, burial plots, custom coffins, and urns. Are you out of your minds? Sorry, my friend here was just teasing you. They saw you were so nervous that you kept hiccuping, so they thought to help you out. The hiccups really did stop! Thank you! I knew it! How could Miss Harmophius, who's about to become a high priestess, possibly associate with those death-loving lost lambs?
Looks like she really hit the nail on the head without meaning to.
We will fill out a new business license application right away. I apologize for the trouble. Oh, it's no trouble. It's super lucky to get to see you before the divine ritual. You must be so busy practicing your hymn. Let me fill out the forms for you. Shop name, Hypnos Agency. Location, 13 Algernon Lane. Applicant, Barry White. Business premise? Insomnia. Some of the called are often plagued by nightmares.
I enjoy composing lullabies with wonderful soothing effects. That's why we partnered up and opened this shop.
Oh, as expected of someone as kind as you. So, you and this Barry White are business partners. Wait, that Barry name, isn't that the name of the prodigy that disappeared?
Is there anything else needing to be filled out?
Oh, there's nothing else. Just a few tedious formalities. I'll take care of them for you. Everyone's heard about Priest Leia's situation. No need to worry about these little things. Just focus on practicing the hymn. Priest Leia is definitely looking forward to your performance. My mom even said that once you officially become a high priestess, she's going to embroider your performances onto her clothes!
Hermophius? Huh? Hermophius, I've already filled out the missing person form. If there's nothing else, let's go.
Sorry. I rambled and wasted time again. The business license will be processed within the required time frame. I'll have the missing person posters printed and posted right away.
Thank you for your help today. I promise not to let everyone down. For Mr. Leia, and for every future called, I'll perform the perfect hymn.
Oh, Miss Hermophius, you are absolutely radiant!
Thanks again. I'm afraid we wouldn't have been able to get the license sorted today if you weren't there.
It's just the application. The official business license won't be issued until the Civic Hall approves it.
Will it take long?
I'm not sure. This is my first time coming to the Civic Hall for official business.
I should have asked earlier. It's getting late, so I'll head back now. Thanks for today. You helped out a lot with the business license and missing person posters. See you later.
No need for goodbyes yet. I still have to follow you back.
Is there really no way to make you believe me?
Until you can prove you have no ties to the Reaper, and to ensure Mr. Leia's divine ritual goes smoothly, as the next High Priestess, I must do everything in my power to prevent any risks. Since Barry wants to open a shop on Everspring Island, she won't cause any serious issues. At least, not until she gets her business license. Right now, Lockhart's biggest risk is you.
All right, I get it. In any case, your surveillance won't just end on a whim. What about tonight? Your rehearsal seems pretty serious. No need to rest?
That is none of your business. Hurry, let's go. My reputation will be ruined if we're spotted.
Did it suddenly get colder?
This fog is...
Watch out!
Skull?
Too slow! What's the matter? Feeling weak on your feet? Cheer up. You won't be alive much longer. We are the bringers of death. The will of nature. When I tear you apart, death will feel like mercy. Infidels revel in our suffering! Are you real? Huh?
You... What are you doing?
The Reaper. You. Are you just here for my amusement? All this fuss and Barry brings a fraud. Totally wasting my time.
Wait, where are you going?
What's it to you?
You've caused such a scene. Do you really think you can walk away unpunished? Zoe's already on her way.
If she actually had a way to kill me, I'd look forward to her arrival.
Sounds like you're part of the natural will, too? Did Barry send you?
Make no mistake, I don't answer to her.
Are you also trying to use your own life to test if I'm the Reaper?
I won't waste my breath on you, imposter.
Your counsel is a real head-scratcher. Barry also used similar tactics to test if I was the real deal. If I'm actually the Reaper, what then?
To be the first person called by the Reaper would be my honor. Alas, you are not.
Only those with the natural will would be foolish to such an extent.
You clueless fool.
What's wrong? Hey, Harmophius, he...
This is the divine call. Our hair, skin, blood, and flesh are all gifts from the Lord. So when we are wounded, the Lord hears our pain. They have mercy on us and call us to their side.
What nonsense. Every Lockhartian is destined to become a Tithonus. But at least it's not my time. Yet.
How could it be so similar to Asperia's aberrance?
Where's your chrono capsule?
I don't need that kind of thing.
Your injuries are too severe. If you heal naturally, it'll take at least a month, and you'll be in pain that entire time.
Aren't you the famed Harmophius? Mr. Leia's favorite disciple? If the god of life is really as merciful as the council claims, why don't you play the hymn then? Let me witness a miracle. Let me hear the melody that connects to the divine realm. Let the gods soothe my pain.
Can your music really help?
The hymn does possess such power.
But you don't have the power, do you?
My hymn is useless.
Only the agony that toes the edge of death can invoke the Lord's mercy. A hymn is but a vessel, meant to call down their mercy to soothe any suffering.
What is death?
Harmophius?
Harmophius, death means nothingness. No sound, no color, no warmth or cold, no time.
Will the music disappear too?
Naturally. If you cannot feel the dread of death, you will never truly grasp the value of life. You will forever be unable to play the hymn to perfection.
How can I understand death?
Harmophius, what's wrong?
Draw closer to death. Let death consume you.
Harmophius!
Are you okay? You don't look so good. She, too, was called?
She might be the first Lockhartian ever to be called by the Reaper. You scared her just like that. You're not actually the real deal, are you?
Are you saying she's suffering now because she's scared of me?
How would I know? If you ever decide to become the Reaper for real, come find me.
Are you sure you can walk on your own? The people from Lockhart are impossible to talk to.
Authorizer!
Shirley, Mia, are you all right? Are you hurt?
With Salady here, nothing will touch a hair on Shirley's head. Salady can take on anything.
Why are you also here? If you hadn't suddenly jumped in and disrupted the transmission array, we wouldn't have gotten separated. Barry and I almost fell to our deaths.
Nonsense! Don't you try to trick Salady. Salady's very smart. Shirley already told me that no one here can die. It's a paradise.
The Lockhart people were indeed abandoned by the Reaper. But you don't seem like one of them, do you?
I can do as the locals do. Salady did back in Asperia.
You can't really just go along with the locals for something like this.
All right. As long as everyone's safe. It's been a long day and I'm worn out. Let's go to bed early. As for Salady, she doesn't know anyone here. Let her stay here for the night, and we'll take her back tomorrow.
Barry? Are there enough rooms here?
We were supposed to have our own rooms, but now...
Salady can share Shirley's room.
Absolutely not.
Not listening! Not listening!
Authorizer, let's all just squeeze together for tonight. And after Salady goes back tomorrow...
Salady won't go back! Salady wants to cuddle with Shirley!
Salady...
Oh...
I think you should know something first. My transmission array was assembled together from ancient mechanical parts I scavenged, so there's a good chance it won't start up again.
Yay! Salady doesn't have to go back! Salady can live forever!
Wait, we can't go back either? When you invited me here, you never said this was a one-way ticket.
It's not impossible, but we'd have to gather the parts again. If you force it to power up now, I can't guarantee what'll happen. It could be even worse than before.
Well, we'll just have to be careful.
Don't worry. The transmission array's parts look like they're from an old space rift. As long as we can gather the right components, me and I can fix it.
Shelter, fix, space rift.
We'll leave it to you. It's getting late. Get some rest.
Wait, Authorizer, I still have a few things I wanted to talk about.
What's the matter?
Why didn't Harmophius come back with you? Wasn't she supposed to be keeping an eye on you at all times?
I was actually going to ask you about that. On our way back, we ran into a man called Skull.
Scarl went to pick a fight with you?
Scarl? Your little brother? He looks a lot older than you.
He was trying to test you, wasn't he? To see if you can actually bring death back to Lockhart.
You know him pretty well, don't you?
Let's not talk about him for now. What happened with Harmophius?
Well, Scarl? He mentioned something about the hymn's performance and said Harmophius was incompetent or something. I thought Harmophius would launch into a speech about how sacred life is, but not only did she not argue back, she looked terrified.
Facing you, who might be the Reaper,
It's remarkable she's held out this long.
Your brother said the same thing, but I really didn't do anything.
You're not from Lockhart, so you wouldn't understand. The fear of the Reaper is carved into the bones of the people of Lockhart. For a high priestess, it runs even deeper than for ordinary folk.
I don't understand.
I don't fully understand it either. Harmophius once told me that only those who do not fear death can appreciate the grandeur of life, and when they play, bring the hymn's power to bear.
What exactly does the hymn do? Can it really heal?
If you mean soothing Tithonus' pain, the hymn isn't strictly necessary. Any music played by a priestess can have a similar effect. The hymn is special because it can open the gates to the divine realm, announcing to the Lord that their people are coming.
Unbelievable.
Ultimately, successfully performing the hymn isn't just a matter of having the composition. The performer must overcome their fear of death and play with the most sincere devotion to life. Harmophius' mentor, Leia, is the current high priest. However, he was called upon suddenly and was forced to enter the divine realm ahead of schedule. Harmophius had to take up the mantle.
Are you saying Harmophius won't be able to successfully perform the hymn?
If she could, she wouldn't be so scared of you. Her reaction today only proves that, like her parents, she still hasn't grasped the true meaning of performing the hymn. She was meant to have plenty of time to learn from Priest Leia at her own pace, but now she has been suddenly tasked with a grave responsibility. The first one she must send off is her own teacher.
What if she really can't perform the hymn tomorrow?
A called one unable to enter the divine realm will be reduced to a true Tithonus, their soul trapped in a decaying body that refuses to dissipate, their sanity completely buried under pain.
If Harmophius really fails tomorrow, she'll turn her own teacher into an aberrant?
Poor Harmophius. I'll think about how to comfort her tonight, but this might also be the perfect chance to get her to join the natural will.
Shouldn't we prioritize helping her?
She's worried you were the Reaper and monitored you all day, yet you still want to help her?
I also used to think she saw me as an enemy, but after hearing what you said, she's just a frightened, helpless child.
Unfortunately, we can't help her. The role of a high priestess is the most difficult of all the God-favored duties. Zoe told me once that this kind of role can't be taught. High Priestess Leia once attempted to teach Harmophius' parents, but despite trying every method, they were unable to successfully perform the hymn. Later, Harmophius was born. They had high hopes for her, but she failed as well. In the end, her parents couldn't bear any more failures. They abandoned Harmophius and disappeared.
How long has Harmophius been practicing the hymn?
It has been at least 200 years since her divine favor first manifested. If she fails again tomorrow, it won't just be Mr. Leia. Every called's hope of reaching the divine realm will be shattered. I'm afraid all we can do is pray that her Lord watches over her. I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Being threatened or hunted?
Should we ask Barry about this? She's a local after all, and knows Zoe better than we do.
Let's wait until tomorrow to ask.
Are you really going to go along with this plan? Is it really right for us to deceive Harmophius like this? Even if it's a harmless lie.
I'm more worried that this might be a trap. What if she actually believes I'm the Reaper and is just using Harmophius' name to lure me there? She's completely elusive. We've never even met, yet she seems to know so much about me.
You've become a lot more cautious, huh?
I suppose I've learned some things. Besides, if it weren't for the Lockhartians' ridiculous immortality, I probably would have killed 2 people by accident already. Based on what I've seen, I can guarantee that if word gets out that I might be the Reaper, it won't be long before the people of Lockhart are using my name as the next boogeyman.
Then it seems it would be better not to go after all?
But what if the letter is telling the truth? Harmophius is under a lot of pressure right now. If there's anything I can do to help her, I want to try.
Go ahead then. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Good idea. Zoe holds a unique position here, so she'll be knowledgeable. Also, I'll eventually need her permission to hold funerals for the victims from Lockhart. I've thought it through. Tomorrow, follow me quietly. If anything goes wrong, we'll hit them from both sides. At least that way we can guarantee a safe escape.
I'll do my best to control myself and not hurt anyone accidentally.
Are you still thinking about what Valkyrie said back then?
Let's not discuss that right now. By the way, I never told you about the time Mia, Saladin, and I got lost. The 3 of us were dangling from a tree with a bottomless sea of clouds beneath our feet. I was sitting at the far left. To my right was Mia, then Saladin, and to Saladin's right was some cat-like bird thing.
A cat-like bird?
That cat... no, bird? Anyway, it turned its head to look at Saladin. Saladin stared right back, and then our branch kept bending and bending. Crack! The branch snapped. I grabbed the tree. Mia grabbed me. Saladin grabbed Mia. The wind almost blew us away.
How did you make it back safely? Did Barry find you in time?
Talk about a coincidence. That bird took its sweet time taking flight, flew around for a bit, then perched on the treetop to mock us. I swear, it even had a smirk on its face. Every time I tried to pull us all up, that bird would peck at my hands. It actually had omnium flowing through it. One peck and my arm would go haywire.
A cat-like bird, and can even use omnium to attack people?
This place is so weird. I got fed up and swatted it, but didn't control my strength. When I landed, all the trees were gone. I was drying out in the sun before Barry's crow arrived.
You actually flattened an entire forest?
Oh, right. Something fell off that bird, and it looked a lot like a Domain 9 Roughstone. Huh? Seems like Saladin took it to play with. I'll bring it to show you tomorrow.
Wait, does that mean Lockhart's animals aren't immortal?
Definitely not.
Lockhart's animals aren't immortal, but humans are?
Authorizer, do you think immortality is a good thing in the end?
I'm not sure. Even in Lockhart, everyone's views on immortality are different. What do you think?
While I was soaking in the sun today, I spoke with Saladin for a bit. She thinks immortality is the best thing in the world and really envies the Lockhart people. They want for nothing and are beyond death's reach, with endless time to do whatever they wish. So, compared to her old life, she prefers being an angel of clemency. But after I became an angel of clemency, I hurt you and my brother and caused so much trouble. For a time, I even forgot what it meant to be happy. I'm not blaming my brother, it's just...
Saladin is Saladin, and you're you. It's perfectly normal to have different views when your past experiences are different. Don't take what she and Valkyrie said to heart.
Can becoming an angel of clemency ever be a good thing for me? Is my power meant for nothing but destruction and harm?
I'm counting on you to protect me tomorrow, aren't I? If only I could have used my power to help you back in Kylo, too. Surely you've always been there for me. Because of you, I kept going. As the shelter's nurse or the angel of clemency, just being yourself is enough for me. Thank you, Authorizer. Tomorrow, I won't be scared of my own power. Trust me. Good night. Good night. Authorizer, wake up! There are several guards from the God-favored council here. About that invitation from last night, I'm afraid we don't have time to talk it over with Barry.
You canceled our business license? On what grounds?
Miss Barry White, you've yet to obtain a business license. The President has made it clear. If you persist in obstructing us, your business license application will be terminated.
Barry, what's wrong?
What are you doing out here? Zoe is already aware of you. I was about to chase them off.
I heard everything just now. If you insist on stopping them, what'll happen to Hypnos Agency's business license?
I can sort that out later. You're way more important than any license. Zoe likely has a message the Prophet left her. She might even be able to verify your role directly.
You only stopped them because I'm the Reaper you went through hell to find, and you don't want me to fall into Zoe's hands, right?
I did have my doubts. Could the Reaper actually be Shirley? But Zoe only invited you.
It's not what you think. Last night.
You must be Zoe's esteemed guest. She has been awaiting you for some time. Please, follow us.
Looks like there's no time to run this whole thing by Barry. It's all up to Shirley now. Barry, don't worry about me. I've come prepared. Let me go with them. I'd like to meet this Zoe everyone's so scared of. I'll trouble you two to lead the way.
May the Reaper spare them. I just hope Zoe doesn't bury them in the garden. But they are the Reaper. Can they protect themselves? As expected, nothing escapes Priestess Zoe.
Does Miss Armophius' performance sound a little off?
Today's the divine ritual. Nerve-wracking, right? After all, her teacher, Priest Leia, will be. Could his sudden intensification of the divine call be tied to what's written in the will? No. That was clearly just another one of the natural will's pranks. Forget I said anything.
The Prophet's omen listening has dragged on for 7 years. Never this long before. Miss Armophius has been unstable lately. Only her fans still pretend everything's normal.
Has the Prophet left to listen for omens?
You don't know?
High Priestess Zoe said they recently moved here from a distant island, so they might not be very well informed on current events.
Oh, the Prophet went to interpret the omens about 7 years ago. She seemed to foresee that this would take a very long time, so she handed the president position over to High Priestess Zoe. However, High Priestess Zoe says the Prophet will return, so she insists she is only the acting president.
Barry said earlier that the Prophet was already dead and that Zoe was misleading everyone. This must be what she was referring to, right?
Surely you haven't fallen for the natural will's lies. That's their method to intentionally fool you. So whatever you do, hold fast to your faith in life.
I've never been to Everspring Island before, so this is the first I'm hearing of all this. What exactly is the prophet's will? And what does it have to do with Harmophius?
After the prophet went to hear the omen, all God-favored received a will, foretelling the Reaper's arrival and the prophet's death. Any God-favored who can save Lockhart will inherit her legacy.
Her legacy?
It's all made up, just drop it. None of this has anything to do with Miss Harmophius' performance. She's merely been concerned about Priest Leia's health. Besides, after the divine ritual, and before the New Dawn celebration, High Priestess Zoe will assess her. Facing both back to back, how could she not be nervous?
You... What are you doing?
Greetings, Miss Harmophius. This is a distinguished guest of High Priestess Zoe. We are currently escorting them to see the High Priestess.
I'm actually on my way to see High Priestess Zoe as well. Leave them to me.
That seems suspicious.
That's not a good idea, is it?
Today's the divine ritual, so you must have much to do, right? I can take them there since it's on my way anyway. No need to cause unnecessary trouble, right?
Well then, thank you, Miss Harmophius.
Come with me.
You're pretending not to know me in front of them because you're worried that if Zoe finds out about my role as the Reaper, it'll implicate you?
Zoe's faith in the Lord is absolute. You must not meet with her.
You want to help me? You're not scared of me being the Reaper anymore?
I don't know. But I do know that maintaining Lockhart's absolute order is Zoe's mission. I can't let you out of my sight because of this.
Then can you explain why you left suddenly yesterday?
Yesterday...
Miss Harmophius, Priest Leia. The Lord won't wait any longer to see him.
Already? I'll head over right away.
What's going on?
Come, this is a great chance to leave.
Should we go in and see him?
Does he really want to see me?
Why would you say that? Aren't you his most treasured student?
Even more reason for him to be disappointed in me.
Harmophius. Harmophius.
Do you need me to stay with you?
I appreciate it. But no. But you should leave Everspring Island for now. If Zoe finds you... Mr. Leia, it's me. Today's practice went smoothly. There's no need to worry about me.
So this is Tithonus, the one Barry mentioned. It looks so much like an aberrant. No wonder they argued. If this is what it means to be called upon by the god of life.
Please, don't get up. Stay lying down.
My appearance... Did I scare you?
Of course not. The way you look isn't the reason I haven't come to see you. I'm sorry. I should have come sooner.
Practice has been hard on you, hasn't it? Have you been getting enough rest? I'm sorry I can't help you more. You must be exhausted.
I'm sorry, Mr. Leia. The truth is, I haven't practiced in a long time. I'm going to let you down at today's divine ritual. It's all my fault.
You can do it.
I'm not good enough. I failed your expectations and your teachings. I still can't play the hymn completely. And my music fails to invoke the Lord's mercy.
I'm about to ruin the divine ritual for you and the other called ones. When that happens, everyone will know I simply lack the abilities to become the new High Priestess. No wonder they all disapprove of me. They were right. I'm a coward who's terrified of death. I'll never grasp the true essence of the hymn. I'm not worthy of being a High Priestess.
Believe in yourself.
No, you don't understand. I can't even raise my bow to draw the first note anymore. I can't play at all. Music has abandoned me, which is why I've been too afraid to come see you.
Harmophius. Do you trust your old teacher?
Yes.
I chose you because I believed in you. If you can't trust yourself, then at least trust me.
Why did you choose me? I know how to play the hymn, but I just can't do it. I'm scared to face death. Even now, I cannot, like you and my parents, bravely cast myself into the Reaper's realm and imagine a darkness without music. I am terrified of that world, even if it's only imagined.
Wrong. You're wrong. I was once scared of it too. It's okay to be afraid of death and still face it. This is my final lesson for you.
I get chills all over just mentioning this word. How am I supposed to face it?
You love music more than anything, so you're more scared of death than anyone else. You're scared death will steal away your joy of music.
So does that mean I'm even less suited than anyone else in Lockhart to perform the hymn?
No, on the contrary, you're more suitable than anyone else. The hymn is a celebration of life. The deeper your love for music, the more you cherish the life that allows you to stay with music forever. This love of yours will help you face the death that you fear most.
I still don't understand. The moment I think about death, I'm so terrified I can't even hold my bow steady. It's like I'm about to lose everything.
Even so, don't give up. Don't run away. Let your music give you the courage to express the song of your heart. Nothing can take music away from you, not even death. Use your life to protect the music you adore. The true essence of the hymn is to revere life itself. See it this way: a performer's desperate cry for life in the face of encroaching death.
I'm still scared.
Is my faith in you not enough?
Then why won't my parents believe in me?
Then use today's divine ritual to prove them wrong. I had originally intended to spend 50 years teaching you this lesson. Even I didn't expect the divine call to come so soon.
Mr. Leia, please, get some rest.
I'm looking forward to your performance of the hymn.
So this is what Zoe wanted me to go along with in her letter? If I can really help Harmophius, could I help more than just one aberrant? Are you all right?
How are you still here? You heard everything?
Can the hymn really help your teacher?
The divine ritual is the ceremony that sends the called ones to the divine realm to serve the god of life. During the ritual, the high priestess must perform the hymn. The hymn is the only sound that can reach the divine realm from here. When the Lord hears the hymn, they will know the time has come to usher the called ones away from this place. Zoe will help the priestess open the gate to the divine realm. When the time comes, the hymn will carry the Lord's mercy, soothe the pain of the called ones, and guide them to their side to serve them.
What if the performance of the hymn fails? Will their suffering never end?
This doesn't concern you.
I gave it some thought, and I've decided to go see Zoe after all.
Didn't I tell you already? You can't go see her. It's far too dangerous.
Is she really that powerful?
Before becoming president, High Priestess Zoe had long been the guardian of law and peace here, an irreplaceable pillar beneath the prophet. To make an enemy of her is to make an enemy of Lockhart.
I still want to see her. Take me to her.
You've been completely corrupted by Barry. You won't listen to a word I say.
Just take me. Don't worry about it. Your fear of Zoe makes me want to see her even more. Once I'm gone, she'll know you helped me. I don't want you to get tied up into this mess. Just show me where to go.
All right. When I was little, the divine call could be unbearable. But whenever I picked up my violin and played with Mr. Leia, letting the notes drift through the strings, the pain would just fade away. They always said I was born to be a high priestess. But I think it's just because of everything Priest Leia taught me. And now, I can't even help him the way he once helped me. You must think I'm useless.
Not at all. I was just wondering, have you had the divine call since you were young?
God loves everyone. One day, everyone will be called to serve. But no one hears the divine call at the same time, and God does not call everyone with the same urgency. I'm the earliest recorded person in Lockhart to hear the divine call. So my parents truly believed I would become the greatest high priestess.
Mr. Leia still believes in you. I know you can do this.
Said by someone who might be the Reaper. It still feels a little strange. You suddenly going to meet the terrifying high priestess Zoe. This isn't some carefully planned scheme, is it? Like disrupting the sacred divine ritual?
You're still with me, right? If something like that really happens, I'm sure you'll do your duty as High Priestess, defeat the Mighty Reaper, and protect your respected teacher.
Mr. Leia's final lesson was about learning to face death. But if the Reaper were to reveal their true form and stand before me, could I really do it?
Then I, as the Reaper, believe you have that ability. So maybe you can trust yourself a little more now, too?
You saying that doesn't really sound like the Reaper I imagined. Shouldn't you be a little scarier? More like Skull?
That kind of clears me of suspicion, doesn't it?
Is this careful act part of your scheme, too?
Could it be? Am I just an ordinary person Barry is using to scare you? Or a Reaper pretending to be ordinary? I'll leave that for the future High Priestess to figure out.
You're such an annoying troublemaker. You don't really feel like the Reaper, but you're definitely annoying enough to be part of the natural will. I was right to keep an eye on you.
She hasn't arrived yet?
You still have a chance to leave. Go out the back door and cross the garden. There's a path.
The Reaper came all this way and hasn't even had their share of refreshments. How could we turn such an esteemed guest away? Harmophius, this behavior is unbecoming of you.
High Priestess Zoe, there must be a misunderstanding. There is currently no evidence to suggest they are the Reaper. They were most likely just deceived by someone from the natural will.
Just because you're blind to the truth doesn't mean I am. Do you remember the will Barry gave to all the God-favored?
The will? That was clearly fake, wasn't it?
You're such a smart child. You must have known deep down the will was real. From the day you received it, you were so scared that you couldn't bring yourself to practice the hymn anymore. The moment the will appeared before you, the toll of the Reaper's bell began to toll in your ears, didn't it?
I'm really going to have to go all out on the acting, aren't I?
Authorizer, do you need me to step in? If you can't answer, just stay silent. Just call my name, and I'll be there in an instant.
Ha 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 ha! I thought I could keep stringing that stupid musician along a little longer. How exactly did you see through me, Zoe?
You're really the Reaper?
Harmophius, how are you still blind to the obvious?
But they clearly fought Skull last night. According to historical records, the injuries Skull sustained would have been fatal to him prior to gaining immortality.
If I'd used my abilities that day, wouldn't it have alerted everyone to my presence? I can't possibly be that stupid.
You lied to me?
Don't say another word to them. Their power hasn't been fully restored. We must end them now. I've used all my power to contain them. Only you can help me, Harmophius.
Me? What am I supposed to do?
Imitate our Lord and drive the Reaper from this sacred land once more.
You want me to kill them?
Kill them and you'll be free of the fear that grips your heart every day. Death will be driven from us once more, and life will endure forevermore in Lockhart. With your fear gone, you'll be able to perform the hymn flawlessly for Leia. The divine ritual is about to begin. There's no more time to wait.
Is there really no other way?
If you refuse, you are betraying your faith entirely.
They're still human. If I kill them, how could I still be worthy of being a follower of life? Would I still have the right to perform the hymn? Since they haven't fully assumed the power of the Reaper, doesn't that mean there's still a chance to save them? Maybe we can still guide them towards the path of good.
It seems you're still trying to protect Barry, even now. That I can tolerate. But this? The devil stands before you and you still hesitate. Do it, now! Your greatest fear will be gone in an instant.
If you cannot feel the dread of death, you will never truly grasp the value of life. You will forever be unable to play the hymn to perfection.
Draw closer to death. Let death consume you. Harmophius, death means nothingness. No sound, no color, no warmth or cold, no time.
Harmophius, still scared?
Kill them, and there will be no more death, no more fear.
It's okay to be afraid of death and still face it.
I'm scared, yes, but I can face it.
Learn to face it head on.
Harmophius, Harmophius, Harmophius.
Face it!
Harmophius!
I fear death. I fear it will take my parents away forever. Take everyone I hold dear. Take the music I love most. Perhaps today, this fear will once again prevent me from completing the hymn, and I'll fail to meet Mr. Leia's expectations. But if death didn't exist, I would never truly understand why life is so precious. Nor would I ever be able to perform the hymn properly. Mr. Leia once said that we can coexist with our fears. Even the Reaper is alive. I am playing a hymn that praises life. I cannot kill you, nor do I wish to.
But what if they restore their powers one day and become an enemy of the Lord?
I said I would lead them toward goodness. One of the many duties of a priestess is to guide lost lambs back to the flock. Whatever their reasons, they haven't harmed Barry or Skull, which means they have yet to bring death to Lockhart. Even if they are the Reaper, I will guide them onto the correct path.
Have you really thought this through?
If the day where they choose to bring death back to Lockhart ever comes, I will do everything in my power to stop them. Until that day, we should refrain from dictating matters of life and death. Cherishing life is the Lord's teaching, and the belief upheld by the God-favored council. I believe our merciful Lord will understand.
Leave.
I'm sorry, High Priestess Zoe. Regarding the upcoming divine ritual, please give my teacher a proper farewell for me.
What are you talking about? I'm not stopping you from performing.
I can still perform at the divine ritual?
Of course. You've proven to me that you're willing to put your fear aside to do the right thing. I believe you're able to play the hymn perfectly.
But
you do make a good point. Since the Reaper has reappeared in Lockhart as a human, perhaps it means the Lord is willing to give them a chance to right their wrongs. The ritual is about to begin. Go and prepare yourself. The Reaper and I have some things to discuss.
Don't worry about me. I have a lot to talk about with Zoe, too.
Thank you for playing along. We've still got some time left for tea. What are you in the mood for?
What?
We received a new flavor of Madeleine today, and a new tin of Earl Grey. If that's not to your liking, we have Mont Blanc and puff pastries as well. I recommend pairing it with coffee. Ah, the coffee beans. I think I've used up all the dark roast. There's only a bag of light roast left. I'm not sure if that's to your taste.
So you brought me all this way just to discuss afternoon tea snacks?
You helped me put on such a grand performance. This is just a little reward.
You aren't worried I'm the Reaper?
I called you the Reaper to scare Harmophius. That girl's focus is entirely on her music, which is a good thing, but it also makes her much easier to fool than the others. Besides, what's the use in worrying? Death had already returned to Lockhart before you arrived. If you're the Reaper, you're quite late, aren't you?
You mean the Prophet's death?
You haven't said what you'd like to eat yet. Madeleine's, Mont Blanc, or a pastry?
You go ahead and eat. I'm not really in the mood right now.
It's rather impolite to eat alone in front of an honored guest. Regardless, the divine ritual is about to begin, so let's just skip afternoon tea entirely. Weren't you going to tell me something? Go ahead. Say it.
I would like, in my role as the acting Archon of Kylo, to request your permission to build a Tower of Fantasy here in Lockhart, and to hold a funeral to bury the victims who perished in the disaster.
If I recall, the last funeral was 1,000 years ago.
What about the Prophet's funeral?
Do you want to plunge the entirety of Lockhart into chaos?
Looks like it's no use.
I didn't say that. If you want to hold a funeral here, you'd have to announce the Prophet's death to everyone first, then get the people of Lockhart to re-accept the concept of death.
But according to Barry, you covered up the Prophet's death, right? So holding a funeral is out of the question.
I've already told you. I said no such thing.
What did you mean then? Speak plainly.
I need your help uncovering the true cause of the Prophet's death, and to reveal who the true Reaper is.
You think the Prophet was killed by the Reaper? But Barry said the Prophet prophesied that I was the Reaper. What do you believe?
The Prophet foretold of the Reaper's return, which in turn drew you and Shirley, who's outside, here. I believe there must be some connection between you three. But for Barry to guess that you're the Reaper in the painting, don't you agree that's a bit too much?
So you believe I'm not the Reaper, but instead someone who can find them?
It's just a hunch. Mind helping me verify?
So you decided to ask for my help because of the painting the Prophet left behind?
Partly. More importantly, you've got the strongest alibi in the world, and you come from a place where death still exists. No matter how brilliant the God-favored or rough stone hunters I find, even if I believe in their innocence, they can never fully grasp death in the end. Fatal wounds are a thing of the past.
High Priest, the divine ritual is about to commence.
I need some time to think.
All right. Take your time. In the meantime, you're free to come and go at the council. If you make up your mind, you can come see me anytime. As a reminder, the funeral for the victims we discussed can only be held once the Lockhart people accept the Prophet's death. This is for your sake as well.
I understand the relationship between the two, but have you forgotten about the Tower of Fantasy?
If you mean the Tower of Fantasy humans built before the New Dawn, save your breath. Did you even stop to think how a massive floating island like that could stay hovering above the clouds?
Rely on the Omnium reactor?
Here, we call it the Roughstone engine. Come along. The ritual is about to begin. This is your first time seeing such a thing, yes?
Wait, one last question. How do you know so much about me?
This is the Garden of the Gods, and I am its cultivator. I hear more than just the blooming of flowers. I hear the gnawing of roots with perfect clarity as well. Come now. Don't you want to hear Harmophius's performance? Invite your friends to come along as well.
I never expected Zoe to act like this. People always say she buries people in her garden or whatever. I thought she'd be a real pain in the neck.
She's polite to me, but I think it's because she doesn't see me as a threat.
She doesn't seem to see you as the legendary Reaper like Barry and Harmophius do.
You heard our conversation just now, right?
Yeah, we're going to be detectives.
Is that really what you're focusing on?
Sorry. I just suddenly remembered some detective novels my parents left me. I used to love them, and I got a little carried away daydreaming. You haven't agreed to a request yet. Any reason why?
Before we came here, I didn't take the tales Barry told us seriously at all. I just thought the Lockhartian situation might help us figure something out. But now, I realize how much weight these myths and the prophet hold here. If we can uncover the culprit, that'd be the best case scenario. Do Zoe a favor, clear me of any suspicion of being the Reaper, and hold the victim's funeral without a hitch.
We'll find out for sure.
You're that confident?
I have a few theories, but I won't be able to confirm them until the ritual concludes.
Is it the Omnium perception ability unique to the Angel of Clemency?
Correct.
High Priestess, everything has been prepared.
Harmophius looks ready. Let's begin.
As you command.
Face it. I can do this.
Upon Bud's first breath, life blooms. Light shines. Flowers flourish. Blessed be eternal life.
My lord, have you come to take me to that divine realm where suffering is no more?
I did it. My hymn. It has sent him to the divine realm.
The gateway to the divine realm. The music that guides people toward the gods. This is Lockhart's divine ritual.
Alarms out. Approximately void here in 1 hour.
Authorizer, did you hear something?
Like what?
It's nothing. I guess I must have misheard.
It seems Harmophius is becoming popular again. We still have a few things to discuss. Since the ritual is over, let's head back.
Let's go.
After watching Leia's ritual, I think I understand why Barry chose to join the natural will, and why she regards the Reaper as her only hope.
You want to help Barry find the Reaper?
I'm not an immortal. I can't agree with Barry's view, but I can't think of any other way.
You still want to help them, but not justify the means?
I honestly don't know.
Maybe you should agree to Zoe's request.
You mean to investigate the cause of the Prophet's death?
If the Prophet really is dead, wouldn't that mean someone has already uncovered Lockhart's secret to immortality?
Is there really a connection between immortality and Priest Leia becoming the Called One?
If the Angel of Clemency's Omnium perception is correct, the immortality between the Lockhartians and the Angels of Clemency is very similar.
Is this what you've gleaned from today's ritual?
I haven't quite figured it out myself. Omnium perception is just a feeling. It's not as precise as real data.
So when you say similar, what do you mean? If there are similarities, that means there are some differences too, right?
Let's start with the Angel of Clemency I'm most familiar with. The core of this modification is similar to the use of Omnium to freeze my body at the exact time of aberration.
Like hitting the pause button?
Take Salady, for example. She was sick and desperate to become an Angel of Clemency, so she deliberately broke her suppressor and wandered around the heirs of Ida's camp, waiting for her aberration to occur. Valkyrie cared deeply for Salady, so she asked Frigg to awaken the sage. However, due to the condition of the sage's body, it was actually Valkyrie who modified Salady under the sage's verbal guidance.
Could this be the reason that Salady has flaws left from the procedure?
Correct.
Before, Barry could use her lantern to heal Salady. Does that mean Tithonus and Salady are the same, essentially?
That's the part I haven't figured out yet. I don't know what's the same and what's different exactly. I can only sense that the Omnium in their bodies is unstable.
Salady is a modified Angel of Clemency, but the Lockhart people, was that because of the Cataclysm?
I suppose so, but we still don't know exactly how the Cataclysm altered the bodies of the Lockhart people.
Zoe said that, apart from the Prophet, only Lockhartians born after the New Dawn can be immortal. And now, only the Prophet is dead.
If we can uncover the cause of the Prophet's death, we can further understand why the Lockhartians are immortal. This might help us with Salady.
According to Barry, the natural will regards this suffering as God's punishment, meaning they are forced to live in pain forever. If this suffering is truly caused by immortality, perhaps if we can find the source of the immortality, we can find the source of the pain as well. Looks like we're going to be detectives. But before I reply to Zoe, I want to dig a little deeper into Lockhart.
Sounds like someone's coming.
I'll go check it out.
What brought you back is nothing but a fake.
What do you know? It's all part of the plan. Geffion has high hopes for them.
You better be right. They're running out of time. Hurry up.
Have you seen them recently? Anyway, let's change the subject. Our agency's business license has been submitted. How about it then? Want to become our very first client?
It doesn't even have a sign. I'll pass.
You're a real piece of work, you know that? Just you wait. When the time comes, beg me all you want. I won't dare lift a finger.
Oh. So now I'm begging you all of a sudden?
Feeling obedient today, huh?
Quiet.
You little turd! I'm gonna kick your butt so far into next Wednesday when we get home!
You went to the Lost Lands, and now your mouth has gone soft.
Hermophius is here. Hurry up and leave, or Zoe will bury you in the garden.
Great. What a total dump. The smell makes my nose sting.
Hermophius, congratulations! You're a high priestess now.
Where's the Reaper?
In the room. I'll go tidy up the Hypnos agency first. Wrap up your conversation and come help me when you're done.
During the ritual, why did you leave?
Did you need me for anything else?
I told you, I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you bring disaster to Lockhart.
You still doubt I'm the Reaper?
Not anymore.
So you still...
I'm sure it's you. High Priestess Zoe wouldn't be mistaken.
What do you want me to do?
I'll be busy for a while. Mr. Leia has already departed for the Divine Realm, so I must assume the position of High Priestess. Behave. Once I finish up here, I'll still be monitoring you. As long as you're sincere with me, even if you're the Reaper, you'll still come to appreciate the beauty of life.
Seems like you're not really scared of me anymore.
I can face my fears now. I admit I'm afraid of you, but I won't abandon my responsibility because of it. As High Priestess, I symbolize life through music so that every listener can revel in the blessing of life. If I were to abandon you out of fear, I would be failing Mr. Leia's expectations. Just you wait. I will become the High Priestess who made the Reaper fall in love with life.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Don't underestimate me. If I find out you're trying to bring death back here, I'll do everything in my power to stop you. Following in the God of Life's footsteps, I'll drive you out.
I promise I will never bring death back to Lockhart.
It's a deal then. I'll let you go for now. I'll be back tomorrow.
Harmophius is chatting with the Reaper. I'll bet she's scared stiff right now.
If she's even willing to face Authorizer, doesn't that prove her bravery?
Yeah, makes sense. Forget them. I'll go sort out the stuff.
Barry, don't you think this room's a bit dirty?
Is it?
We should do some cleaning first, then sort out your gear. You take downstairs, I'll take upstairs. Sound good?
Okay, I'll go find a broom and some cleaning rags.
I'm back. I knew Harmophius was persistent, but I never expected she'd still be watching me. She really still thinks you're the Reaper? Didn't Zoe explain it to her? I feel like I've been played. Turned into fertilizer to foster Harmophius's growth. Then you can help us grow too. Come, we're doing some cleaning. Barry's got downstairs. I'll take upstairs. You can do the roof. The roof needs cleaning too?
Master, where's the rag?
Barry?
I must have gotten a concussion when I fell. I don't remember anything.
Take your time. Don't rush.
The broom's in the next room. I can't find the cleaning rags, so I'll just go buy some new ones. I'm heading out now. Sorry to leave the work to you guys.
I wonder how long it'll take her to get over this whole thing. Even you haven't moved on. You're in no position to worry about her. We should get to work. I really don't want to sleep in a messy house tonight. Barry left. You take upstairs. I'll take downstairs. Great.
Void entities! Retreat!
This is... Shirley, I found the rag. Coming.